Good night to each and every one of you in Georgetown, Guyana. Well, we are fastly approaching May, and even on to now, the result of the election cannot come out. This is a big laughing stock towards the democratic policy. But one will ask, does Guyana ever have democracy, or did any leader practice it? The closest I might consider was Desmond Hughes Hoyt. The late Fast Burnham ruled were racism and a dictator face. Dr. Jagan ruled with his communist ideas, and also his wife followed the same tradition. And Barry Jackdale, as far as I'm concerned, he ruled with his coolie mentality and his Hindu way of teaching or bringing up. And I have no bloody apology for this. But let's make it clear, between the PNC, under Burnham, Indian and other race see hell. And I'm not apologizing because this happened. You, the blacks at that time, you were so powerful. And I understand you coming out of slavery, your great ancestor, white man enslaved you. And yes, anything browner than you, lighter than you, with straight hair, may be considered white to you because you're fucking ignorant and stupid. So you attack everything. Then racism take a highlight. Many Indian women, and I said it without any discrimination, had to fuck to get a job. Some men had to take their wife to get fucked to get a job. You black mothers and sisters and grandmothers, I'm not lying. I sit in a car coming from the East Coast when an Indian man tell me he walk up his job because he black man ninja or supervisor want to fuck his wife. And he walk up the job. And I said to him, why don't you take your wife there and kill the fuck and go and kill his family? And ladies and gentlemen, this happened. This happened. The Indian now under the PPP, they fuck a lot of women to see their house spot. And he will take bribe. So both of you fuckers are no fucking good. Great-grandchildren of slaves and great-grandchildren of cheap labor. But if I have to make a decision between the two of you, I'd rather deal with the black race. They have a little more consideration, a little more understanding, and they know how to handle things. They might be very ignorant when money pass, and pass by who? Pass by an Indian who wanted them to do a nasty job for them. Either to beat another Indian, burn down his house, and if it's a police officer in black, either to lock up somebody for them, frame charge them. Because you black people, the low class one, you take bribe. And this is not nothing I'm lying on. And I've seen a lot of that with my own eyes. Providence Police Station is the #1. I don't know about the rest, but I heard there are other existing in Lenora and on the west coast of Demerara, Wales. I heard Grove too, I heard the airport. I don't know, but I know for a fact. Providence. And plenty of lawyers who support the PPP or the PNC do a lot of underhand job for them by denying their client their rights to lose their case. And plenty of judges also do the same for lock up many innocent people and deny them justice. I got a message for all of you. Crime does not pay. And if you lock up a man who robbing someone, you're right. What will you do with a fucking minister in government who pay a police officer giving a position to lock up an innocent man and beat him? According to me, the minister needs to be killed. According to me, if you don't want to kill the minister, look for his children and wipe them off the face of the earth. According to me. We are not Walter Rodney, Uini and Dublin. Even though I feel the pain of the brothers that lost their life fighting for you bastards who are so ignorant and stupid because of Burnham and Jagan. And I have no apology to this, but there is a God, David. Ranger, if you had committed any crime against the Amerindian people during the uprising, your name is calling. But you know, people call name many times, they get mixed up with other people's name. God knows best. I'm not the judge. But you have daughters, and you may have grandchildren. If you live to see what will become of them, let us hope you didn't do nothing wrong to other people, because what goes around comes around, and what goes up comes down. Because your name is calling by an Amerindian group. I'm telling you here today. But I tried to give the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't you people look alike. But many other GDF raped the Amerindian during the uprising. And you all believe that guns in your hand and power, you have the right to do these things when you're ruling. Same goes to the Kuli. Kuli power. Everything Kuli get, Hindu and especially, they want, they get. And you Kuli people who fighting for land what don't belong to you, taking your neighbor's property, changing transport, because you have contact in government or the registrar, or lands are mine, you got your days coming. And you're not going to escape the crime. Whether you're an Indian, you're black, you're brown, or you're yellow. You shall have to answer to those crimes. And the police beating innocent men, locking them up, frame, charging them, hiding evidence, you can answer too. Because plenty of your name we have. Today, Mr. Snow was calling Mr. Guy that name. I call on the U.S. Embassy, the Canadian, the Americans, and the Caribbean and CARICOM to deny that man any entry to any country if he's hustling to run away. Mr. Ramdat, known as Horseman, and Shamin Mohammed. Also, some lawyers' name we already submit, and some judge from AFC. Mr. Guyana, if you know me and you know the truth, my son might pardon you. I might want to pardon you, but who's behind us will not pardon you until they take care of everything you got. You just get little position and you beat my fucking son. I will kill the baby you can't get. You don't know what you're playing, because we all have to that. It's not a threat, David. Because when Israeli invade Guyana, you're going to go to war. Like when the white man was in Africa, plenty GDF went to help the black brothers, right? Well, I want you all to understand, we want justice. And we are not going to sit down. And none of you will escape. No matter what part of the world you run, we're going to come for you. We are not threatening you. We want justice, David. Examine your cabinet. There's 2 minister name calling. And some lawyers and judges' names that are involved in my son beating and 10 months incarceration. And Mr. Guyana, please go to the U.S. consulate quick to save your life, Canada or England, and report it. And the UN police that break down, because they're going to kill you. They're going to kill you before we get to you, you know. You know why they're going to kill you? Because no Kuli minister want you call the fucking name. And no blacks want you call the name because they're in power. Ask Felix and others if you see them. Who killed them or what happened to them? Find out. These are criminals ruling Guyana. Y'all are not human beings. I call upon the international community to stand up now against Guyana. We want a leader for all Guyanese, not for black, Indian, and others. Why no Portuguese, Chinese, and Amerindian and Douglas are involved in this? We are willing to take a lie detector test, David Granger. And you, the Attorney General Basil Williams, give us justice, and Guyana will be a good place. You all might say you're going to kill Karaya because the other day, 3 men came looking for me. We got him on camera. The FBI got it. We're just waiting. I call upon Guyanese, you the decent black man and Indian, get up quick. Be united. None of the 65 of them must sit there again. And Claudette Singh, you are a disgrace to the democratic policy. Why don't you accept David as the fucking leader instead of stretching this thing so long? Are you not ashamed? Where have your qualification? Are you sitting on it in your front or your back? I have no apology for this. You're a coolie louse. But we want justice. None man who scratch us shall escape. Even if we have to walk this wall for y'all. We have people behind us who we want to hurt innocent people. All I'm calling on you all, give us justice. I'm going to sign to it. If we commit the crime and it's proven by international law, and a lie detector test kill us all. But if it prove we innocent, Yassin Ali's son go to buy Ali. Safran Ali for land. The judge in Son Ali must say why she award them the land when it belonged to us. But maybe the lady did tell them take the land, not ours. And the village office, the DNC. And Mr. Lal up in Canaan. Plenty of you got your days coming. Don't let nothing happen to nobody for me anymore. You speak Spanish or Portuguese, and we will wipe your fucking race off the earth. We mean it. That's not a threat. We want justice, that's all. We love Guyana, we love the people we grow between, but we want decency, honesty, and prosperity. So come on, Claudia, swearing David quick and save Guyana. The PPP can't go back there. And David, before I go, clean up your fucking cabinet because you got a lot of spies on board. Thank you. Have a good day. And may God be with all of us. No crime shall go unpaid.